What's up, guys? Another little impromptu live here in between calls. So as always with these last minute calls, I don't expect too many people to hop on, but I'll let Facebook do its thing here for a second. Hopefully everyone is having an awesome week, and I'll get into it here. Um, might be a little tight. I was going to say I might have opportunity to do some Q&A. I'll keep an eye on the comments. So if you guys are watching live, feel free to drop them, and I might have opportunity to get to it. If not, I can always respond to comments or questions or something that I cover that resonates and just want to comment or give a thumbs up. I'll go through the comments once I'm finished. But I made an Instagram reel earlier today on this, and this is something that I've noticed for quite some time, and it seems to be kind of prevalent here recently with some people that I've spoke to and such. And I want to help you on your journey. And here's the two people that I can help kind of going through this, or at least like everything. And I know I repeat myself, but hopefully you can take one or two things away from this 10-minute or less call that I do that you can implement into your own fitness journey and help you out as well. And it's on the topic of, there's a lot of people that I speak to that lose weight. And why do they lose weight? There's a variety of reasons, right? But when you look at the key factors, it's they're not happy with how they look, they're not confident, they struggle with self-esteem, just their overall happiness and enjoyment and fulfillment in life. So they set out to lose 20, 30, 40, 50 plus pounds. And oftentimes I've talked to a lot of people recently that just start eating better, cut out some of the crap. And I'm not going to go on a long rant why cutting things out isn't sustainable. But oftentimes I talk to people too that are maybe just tracking calories, because they understand that if you eat less over a period of time, you'll drop weight. And whether you have 20, 30, 40 plus pounds to lose, I hear this time and time again that people actually lose weight. They'll put in the work, they'll be consistent over a long period of time and drop the weight. And I want to, as an aside, say that's awesome. That takes hard work. So like, congrats if that's you. But the problem is a lot of these people reach out, they're almost devastated that it's like, gosh, in my head, I thought I was going to look a certain way or feel a certain way. I still feel very soft. I'm not toned. A phrase that we throw around a lot is skinny fat, right? They're soft. They still don't look how they want to look, and they're very, very discouraged after putting in this amount of work. So I'm speaking directly to those people and what to do about it. Or a lot of you obviously are probably setting New Year's resolutions around losing weight for some as far as next year goes. So something that you can consider on your journey as well. But first and foremost, calories are the most important factor when it comes to losing weight, bar none, no questions asked. But that said, for somebody that I talk to, yes, they want to lose weight. That's a priority, but they also want to like look better. They want to tone up. They want to have some muscle. They want to get stronger. They want to feel better. All these other factors as well, along with losing the weight. And they don't, they lose the weight, but they're not progressing in an optimal way or focusing on a couple other things that I feel like are very important as well. Just tracking calories is fine, but if you're trying to go from A to B and you're trying to lose weight, I can't stress the importance enough, and I'm not going to go into further long detail on the importance of protein intake. But like, counting calories is one thing. You can lose weight that way, but to make it optimal, I would 100% encourage you to do the following. One is making sure you're getting consistently adequate enough protein in to help your body recover and build lean muscle during this process. I'd also not cut out carbs completely. I'm not going to again go on like a long tangent, but like, carbohydrates, when placed in someone's nutrition efficiently and with a strategy, can really help you out as far as efficiency of your workouts and how you look and as far as your appearance goes. And the last and probably the most important thing is making sure you have some type of resistance training in place. Ideally 3 times a week is what we encourage our clients to do. And when I say resistance training, I mean like actually lifting weights, dumbbells, barbells, machines, making sure you're getting stronger and putting, that stimuli under your muscles. Because if not, and this is a broken mindset or a broken approach, I should say, is like, oh, I'm just going to lose the weight first and build back up. Like you can 100% do, and I would 100% recommend you do both at the same time. As far as lifting, making sure you're getting enough protein and making sure you're utilizing carbohydrates effectively during this whole process. Okay, because what I see with so many people is they just focus on calories and they just don't look how, or they like how they look 3, 6, 12 months down the road when they've lost this tremendous amount of weight. Okay, so if you're trying to lose weight here starting next year, you set a New Year's resolution target, make sure you also dial in those other things. Because I can almost promise you, like, yes, and the way that I described it on the reel is like, if you drop 40 pounds and you get to your goal weight, like that's tremendous. If you just did it just to tracking calories and you didn't really, have a tailored training plan, you didn't really work out much, you just walked or whatever, like that's still pat yourself on the back. That's still tremendous work and discipline that it takes to lose 40 pounds. But if you're just tracking calories to get there, I would say you're getting like a C in this whole fitness thing. Whereas if you're dialing your protein, you incorporate resistance training 3 times a week, you're effectively utilizing carbs in your favor. That's when you get, in my opinion, B's and A's, because I promise you, you're going to be much more happy and tickled and thrilled in how you feel and look down the road when you do hit your specific weight target. Okay. And oftentimes there's many factors at play as far as why someone doesn't resistance train. They don't know exactly what they're doing, how to make use of limited equipment at home. They just default to running. A lot of people I talk to just run because you can't screw that up, right? It's like just go out, throw the headphones on, throw on your favorite music and take a run or go for a jog. But oftentimes people doing that doesn't align with this picture of how they want to look and feel and what being in great shape looks like in their head, and they drop this weight and they drop the weight, and it's frustrating for them because they're still like not happy with how they looked, their confidence, their self-esteem. I've seen people that drop weight really quickly doing unsustainable things, and they have like the loose skin because they haven't weight trained or lifted weights, which helps with the elasticity of the skin, so you don't have like the sagging pooch and like the bat wings and such. And it's sad to see because, like I said, people work so hard to lose this weight, and then they drop it, and they're still not happy with how they look. And when I see someone that's just like, oh, all I care about is losing weight, oftentimes that's not the case. You want to do it to look better and feel stronger and stuff like that. So I'll try to keep this try to keep this super super short. But my point is obviously, like the top of the pyramid, calories are number one that drive, weight loss. But when it comes to physical changes and how you look and how you feel, like protein and your macros are very, very important. Doing resistance training is very, very important. If you incorporate those things in effectively, like we do for clients in our coaching program, you'll be in a much better spot than when you lose weight. Because if you don't, like so many people that I speak with on a daily basis and so many people that I'll see beginning of the year, if you just like clean up your diet, cut things out, you don't work out, you don't train effectively, you don't care anything about protein, you're going to drop the weight, but you're going to look super soft. You're not going to have this toned look that everyone's going for. You're going to feel quote unquote skinny fat, and you'll be just as discouraged because in your head you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to look amazing when I drop these 40 pounds and how I look, naked or in this bikini or in these clothes. And then you drop the weight and you're like, this isn't very impressive. Right? So it's really important to make sure those other 2 or 3 areas that I laid out are really dialed in as well. There's more nuances than just calories alone. Okay. So that being said, hopefully gives you something to think about. For some of you that if you've done that in the past, it's like, there's no secret. It's like if you've lost weight and you're like, yeah, Bo, that's me. I mean, I don't like how I look, even though I've dropped 30 pounds. Start incorporating those things in. Obviously, or reach out to help with me, or for some of you that obviously are planning on dropping the weight, making sure that those other factors are dialed in as well, not just counting calories, because you'll be, trust me, if you do that and be like, well, I'm going to test Bo's theory 3, 6, 12 months down the road, you'll be like, no, Bo was right. Like, I just track calories, I drop weight, but I'm still not happy or where I want to be. So make sure those things are dialed in as well. So hopefully that was helpful. Give you something to think about. We'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Peace.